Okay, now I'm going to show you how to navigate maps in Google Maps and your different view options. Let me just go to, by default, I'm just getting this view of the United States right here. One way you can zoom in is double clicking, just like that. The other way to zoom in and out is using this bar over here. You can either drag it up and go automatically, or you can go one at a time by using the plus and minuses. One other way to zoom in is if your mouse has a scroll wheel, which most do, if you scroll up, you zoom in, and you actually go pretty fast, so you want to go a little bit slow with it. It's probably easiest if you're just looking around, you want to zoom all the way in on someplace really close, really quickly. So that's another way to zoom. To go right, left, up, or I guess north, south, east, or west on the map, if I click and then drag my mouse around, I can go around like that. I can also use these navigations up here to go over to the right or south or east. And if I go over and I want to go back to where I just was, I can click right here to go back to the first search result, which is all the way back up here. So just like if you're going all over the world, or here, let me quickly zoom in someplace. Another way to navigate is using this little box down here. It's kind of like this is like a real, like, zoomed out look, so I can go up really far just kind of automatically. So those are the ways you navigate around. Also, to go north, south, east, or west, I'm just using the arrow keys to move around. So that's another way you can just use the keyboard to go around. And your different views are traffic, which I'm actually going to talk about later. Your map views are map, which is this view right here. It's mostly concentrated on roads and labeling everything, just like a real map. And then a very cool option you have is satellite. And this is, just like it sounds, satellite imagery. And if I zoom in really far, let me zoom in all the way in, you can see how close it actually gets. You can see these individual houses. And by default, it's leaving on street names, kind of like the map view was, but if you wanted to turn that off, you can just mouse over satellite and turn off show labels. And now it's just a plain old satellite view that you can navigate around. It's more just kind of fun, but it's also kind of useful to see kind of what things are going to look like when you go there. Your other option is terrain. And let me just show you what this actually looks like. It takes me to the top of the Rockies. And when I put it on terrain view, you can see what this is doing. And this is like a new view they added recently, and you might find it useful, especially if you're looking at, something like this, Colorado Rockies. So those are the different options for navigating maps, and also kind of your basic map views.